Hey everyone, it's Matt, and I'm going to take a hot second just today to talk about being trans in college. Alright, I'm a freshman at a teeny tiny little liberal arts institution in the North Georgia mountains. I'm a theater education major. At first I couldn't really decide if I wanted to be out as trans in college or not. I didn't really know if I wanted to assume that kind of responsibility, being that I'm pretty sure, I don't really know for certain, but I'm pretty sure I'm the first trans student that this theater department has ever had before. So it's kind of a huge responsibility to be out, being that I'm the first, maybe the second, one of the very few trans people that most people at my school know. I'm kind of like the face of transgender, and so that's a little difficult to kind of wrestle with. At the end of the day, I did decide to come out. It was partially not my decision, but, you know, some stuff happens. I'm not really okay with that, but I'm really lucky that I decided to be out anyway. Being that I am a theater major, I am surrounded by gay. So that means that the people that I interact with on a day-to-day basis are really, they are exposed to the LGBT community, and so they're really, people who are different are nothing new. People who are different in this way, though, maybe a little bit, theater, we do shows, and so you had to deal with dressing rooms and everything. Now at my high school, as soon as I came out, I went from the girls' dressing room to the boys' dressing room. Here, I'm in the dudes' dressing room, I'm in the dudes. We went on a cast retreat, and I'm in the dudes, and it's fine. It's great to be treated like a dude, so that's just kind of how it is. Speaking of living and sleeping, I don't live on campus. I live at my house. It's about a 45-minute drive one way every day. It's a little exhausting, but the alternative, I don't really know what the alternative would be, which is partially why I am commuting. I did talk to somebody at the college before school started, and she kind of asked what I would prefer, and honestly, it's nothing that the college could have really helped me out with. It's really just a matter of people receiving me and people being okay, because at the beginning of the year I didn't pass at all. So that would have been a really, really scary place to be with all of these people from all over the world, honestly, with this person in their midst that they don't really know what to do with. Things could have gotten violent, things could have gotten abusive. I don't know who I would have roomed with my roommate. It's just not a can of worms that I wanted to open. So here I am. All of my professors have been mostly respectful. I have had a few speed bumps. I have had some things I've had to work with them. I did send out an email to all of my professors before school started saying, hey, I am in the books as this, but please refer to me like this. And I'm just going to say now that if you do that, your professors will not remember. They won't. If they write it down, if they do this, if they do that, they're just not going to remember, because they've got a million other things on their mind besides the preferences of one student. So the best thing you can do is talk to them one-on-one, face-to-face, put your face with their face so their face knows your face, so your face isn't referred to as that face making this face go wah. The main problems have come in what we call Gen Ed classes, this general education core classes, whatever you want to call it. I am in a French class, and French is a gendered language, and at the beginning of the year, my professor was actually correcting my papers, saying that I should use feminine nouns for myself, even though I have told her 3 times that I am a guy. But I eventually had to talk to her and say the words, I am transgender, which was kind of a awkward conversation, because she's this little old lady. She scares me. She just does. She was just like, tell me what to do and I'll do it. And I told her what to do and she's doing it and everything is fine now. It doesn't change the fact that the class is awful, but hey, you know. I'm taking an English class, and I just think he's kind of too far gone to even get it. So I just don't say anything to avoid him having to refer to me in the third person. My major department, though, the theater department, has just been absolutely fantastic. I really, all in all, even though I'm kind of complaining a lot, I really lucked out at this school. I heard before that word did get out about my being trans, and there was kind of a buzz, whisper, gossip about it, but it wasn't like, oh my god, what do we get? It was like, protect this dude at all costs. And so that was kind of weird, cool, but weird, but awesome. I did not come out individually to my gen ed classes. I didn't feel that was necessary. It also wasn't forced upon me. But the cool part about that is if anybody misgenders me in those classes, the professor will correct them. Which is honestly, it's pretty cool because he often gets to it before I even do, because I kind of wait for them to finish their thought and be like he, but he'll just be like, he! But he'll actually interrupt somebody in the middle of their sentence and be like he, and they'll be like, what? So that's awesome. That is awesome for me. Like, that makes my life a whole lot easier. So shout out to Bill, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, all in all, I am out in college. I lucked out in college. I wish I had something to say about living on campus and how to survive that, but I really don't. This is also kind of an update just saying how I'm doing and what's going on. I'm planning a binder review coming up because I've had experiences with a lot of different kinds of binders, so I'm kind of planning on telling you more about my experiences with that. I plan on talking about trans employment, talking about my role models, maybe talk about religion a little bit, I don't know. If any of these strikes your fancy, you really want to hear about them next, please tell me in the comments. As always, if you like this video, please like it physically. If you want to hear more of what I have to say and just see what goes on, there's a subscribe button. I hope everybody's doing great. I hope you guys have a good time and a good week. Thank you for sticking with me. I love every single one of you. I'll see you next time. He, motherfucker. He. Well, does it look like a bit? No, I'm kidding. I can't put this in the video.